Well, I was on the internet yesterday, and I know I said that I wasn't going to start talking about the current events until after the primaries, but I just seen a video, and it was like this panel of speakers, and they had some celebrities on there who are African American or black, and they basically were talking about how what we need to do about the political environment. And there were some people saying that we need to support Republicans, some people saying that we need to support Democrats. And then there was another speaker who said basically we need to go to government as a unified group together and say what we need as a people instead of saying, we're going to support this candidate and we're going to support that candidate. And it's touched on something I said yesterday when I was trying to convey how we have so much power as a group, but we're not using our power correctly because we have a lot of people who are upset about the inequality, whether it's black people or Latino people or Oriental people or any other group that I'm leaving out, or women. But the issue is that we don't need to go to government like we are some they have a word for it, insurgents. We do not need to go to government like insurgents. Insurgents are a group of people who are going to stop at nothing and will try to take a government down to get what they want. That's like the people that bomb, that go to other countries and they bomb buildings and they blow up train stations and stuff like that because they're trying to scare the people into supporting them and already staying out of their way, or they're trying to scare the government into giving them what they want or staying out of their way. And that's not the way we need to do it. We don't need to go and demand anything. This is America. We have rights. It's not a demand that we have to make. We just got to go up there and say like, bam, 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 this is what we need for this fiscal year. This is what we need for this term. This is what we need for, while we in the process of making plans for what we're going to do as a nation. This is what our people need, because you're leaving our people out. The reason why I say that is not to come off as a pussy or a punk or any of that, because I know we have some real gangster thug street people, and I know we have a lot of people who have been mistreated by the government and by a lot of other groups and who are tired of this mess and saying like, why we got to be nice. It's not being nice, it's being smart. You are an unorganized group trying to get an organized government that is like one of the most powerful governments in the world to do something that you want. You don't step to them like, bitch, do this. You step to them saying like, if you want this whole nation to move fluidly and make money and stay prosperous and be peaceful, our group of people that you are leaving out, we need things. You know what I'm saying? And this is not like we want a handout. This is saying like, if you would do certain things, da 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 da. If you do reparations, if you would do free healthcare, if you would do free college tuition, if you would do just one of these things or do all these things, then it would have us at a more stable foundation. This will have us have a more stable foundation. And with that stable foundation, we can provide for our families without link, without TANF, without Section 8, without child care. We can pay for it ourselves if we had the ability to go to get a good education, to go get a good college education. And then we can have either our own businesses or our own jobs and careers that will give us what we need to take care of our own, then we won't be up here angry, frustrated, and snapping and trying to say, well, you need to give us this and you need to give us that because we don't have it. You know what I'm saying? The Republicans think that we want just needs all the time. It's just we always have our hands out, and we have to get them to understand that because of the way y'all handled things for years and years and years since we were slaves, you've put us in a position where it's impossible for us to get to the point where we're financially stable consistently every generation. It's like every now and again we need help. You know what I'm saying? Because you keep holding us bound. You keep your fear of Black people being in position of power or having finances to do what they want. Your fear of that is holding us back to the point where we can't take care of our own kids. We can't pay our bills. We can't pay for doctor visits. We can't pay for our kids to go to college. You know what I'm saying? Your fear and your limiting is done.